Hi there. I always like it when there's something a bit different to show you, and certainly this is a bit different from the normal cars that we advertise, but absolutely amazing, absolutely stunning 1998 BMW Z3M 3.2, best colour, estuarial blue, and only done 53,000 miles. Absolute sweetheart of a car, this. Just basically pretty well unmarked, I've got to be honest. We'll go around it sort of in a bit more detail in a second, but just look at that. What a great looking car. And in its day, I mean, 300 odd brake horsepower in its day, 98, that was some power that BMW managed to extract from it. But as I say, iconic car now, only going one way in value, these. You know, I know there's quite a few about, but there's very few that are of this mileage, and certainly in this sort of condition. Local car to us, DJX, when it was registered, so I would guess that's come from one of the either Wakefield or Huddersfield, which are both quite close to us. We got the car from one of our customers who currently was in Lancashire, and he'd moved house and no longer had room to store it. So he didn't want the car living outside, which it would have had to do. So that's it. So as you can see, there's just nothing really I can tell you about. I mean, the back end on these cars, so understated really, because I mean, from the front they don't particularly look anything different to a normal Z3, but when you're following one with those 4 exhaust pipes and the wide arches, you certainly know what you're following on behind. So there we go. Just have a look now in a bit more detail. It's got new Dunlop tyres, or virtually new Dunlop tyres, all the way around. Wheel rims, I'm fairly sure at some point they probably have been refurbished, but whoever's done them done an immaculate job on them. They're each and every one of them just absolutely beautiful. Even, I don't know if you can see in there at the back, the back plates on the discs and everything. Discs are pretty new as well. It's had a lot of money spent on it, and all the bills and the history is there to sort of bear it out. Front end of the car, again, I think if we're really critical, and I try to find hard to point them out, there's a tiny little stone chip just there and one or two there, but I mean, it's so original is the car, and I think that's its major plus point. So again, there, near side front wheel, as you can see, no curbing, no nothing. As I say, I'm pretty sure they'll have been refurbed, but there's one mark, if you just see on that wheel, a little bit of spidering just on that wheel there, but nothing too critical. Great car. So there we are. So have a look inside there. Obviously slightly different gauges etc that you got with the M. Again, being hypercritical of it, there's a slight crack there just above the air conditioning switch that's been glued. So they're not easy to get out, those fascias, so I can see why it's been glued rather than being replaced. Leather, all the passenger seat, everything. Open the door, get a bit better view of it there. All the leather in good condition. Door shuts there. As you can see, everything. Take you around the other side and have a so there's a slight bit of wearing, discoloration, worn leather there, just on the side bolster. We've done nothing with it. The car, you know, I don't want to start messing and dyeing it or whatever. I'd rather the prospective purchasers see the car exactly as it is in its completely original sort of state. So pop the ignition on there. It's 53,000 miles. There, 53,000 miles is what it's currently covered. There you go. All the door cards, everything. Excellent condition. So, excuse me 1 second. We'll just try and open the bonnet. I think it says. Sorry, trying to juggle the camera and the open the bonnet. Not good, but there we are. The business end, so to speak. Beautiful. You know, some engines used to almost be a piece of art, didn't they? You know, like this and the Sierra Cosworth, Escort Cosworth engine, and now it's just all boring plastic and bits of trim. So, all the original VIN plates, everything there. Front bottom, you know, a few tiny little bits of spidering just starting there, but for the age of the car, original colour sticker there of estuarial blue, and you can see, just lovely. It really, really is such a pretty car. So just go around to the boot. In the boot we've got, it's difficult to video it all, but We've got the original book, well, not they've got the books for the car. It's not the original service book. The service book is there, but it's a duplicate. In here are all the bills and everything, insurance estimates, all sorts, a full print out of the original history for the car. Everything's in there. If anybody wants any more detailed pictures of that, we can organise that for you. Just throw those on the seat. This is the original wind cheater netting that goes behind the headrests. So for when you've got the top down, the actual hood cover for when you've got the roof down, if you want to be able to put it on. It's all a bit fiddly. These older convertibles, everything takes a bit more time. It's got its original inflator kit. I suspect it's probably been used or not. There's a spare one there as well. Complete car cover that came with it. Original first aid kit under there. All the tool kit still in place. Battery, it's obviously had a battery conditioner on it at some point. In fact, we might have put that on. But all there, locking wheel nut, everything in place, even the screwdriver. And it's always a test of how well a BMW has been looked after, if the screwdriver's still there, if it's been taken to fix the kids' bikes or whatever. So there we go. I can't show you, we'll put the stills of the hood because my skills aren't good enough to be able to get in this, start it up, press the brake pedal and do everything else. The hood is its original hood. The back window will show on the stills has got some scratching on it and what have you. Obviously somebody may want to replace the hood or the window. I just like the fact that it's obviously its original one. You know, it is. There's a couple of marks, we'll photograph it in detail. If there's anything else that you want to know about the car, and I'm sure that there will be from any prospective purchasers, please just give me a call, drop us an email. If you want more pictures, if you want more video of any particular areas of the car, that's what we're here for. Please just give us a call and let us know. But absolutely stunning, 98, 53,000 mile Z3M. Thanks for watching.